Kashf is a very notorious thing. It is an ability to see what your naked eye cannot see. It is an ability to see what your naked eye cannot see. But physically speaking, when we see things with our eyes, and if we still don't believe what we see, then we have some other senses, and we use those senses, like we want to touch and feel it to make sure what my eye is seeing is true. So we have this assistance available physically. When we see things and it is not enough for our heart to be content, then we want to use some other senses. And those senses is touch and feel it. But in spirituality, those senses come with time. It takes a lot of time before one is able to awaken and enhance all those hidden senses in him or in her. So it's always tricky when you're able to see things and you do not know whether what you're seeing is true or trick of the eye. Therefore, it is necessary for you to get it confirmed with your spiritual master. Kashf literally means revelation. Something is hidden, and if it is revealed, that's Kashf. Now, Kashf is of many types. An ability to see what is hidden to normal eyes, and this pertains to this universe. This universe is called Alam Nasut. This is home to devil. Therefore, devil is able to easily interfere with everything. So this is called Kashf Nasuti, revelation of this cosmos only. And most of the time, what people see in this kind of Kashf is not true. Then comes Malakut. Malakut is an angelic realm. It belongs to angels. And our heart is also from the same realm. Now, this kind of revelation is obtained after the heart is completely awakened and purified. Now, in this one, the chances of evil interference are very slim. Even if there is a likelihood of interference from the devil, you always have some spiritual tools to examine whether or not the revelation is true. And then there is another one, revelation of Jabarut, Jabaruti Kashf. Jabarut is third realm, and our soul is a citizen of that realm. And this is where the main worship place is, Baitul Ma'mur. It's a red building, big one. And when the souls are awakened and strengthened, and they're able to perform spiritual journeys, the spiritual guide takes your soul to Baitul Ma'mur in Alam Jabarut. And the moment you offer salat in Baitul Ma'mur, you shift from Shariat Muhammadi to Shariat Ahmadi. If you avail even 2 rakat of salat in Baitul Ma'mur, it is enough for your salvation on the day of judgment. But obviously, when you're able to offer salat there, you can do it every day. Now, a revelation of a Jabarut will come after your soul has acquired access to Alam Jabarut. That's Jabaruti Kashf. Now, let's talk about Nasuti Kashf. Even those who do not practice spirituality, which means their heart are not enlightened, they don't know anything about spiritual heart, but they are very religious and they engage in a lot of worship every day. Even such people who have nothing to do with spirituality, through their worship, the devil plays a trick on them, and they are shown different scenes in Kashf in order to give him a wrong impression about spirituality, about God, about the Prophet, and about the spiritual guide, and about himself. For example, one who literally isn't even a mu'min, but through his worship, he is able to see many things, not because he is worthy of seeing what he is seeing, but because it's an evil trick. So through these scenes, through this insight, which is based on an evil trick, the Satan will want to misguide you and tell you that you have become a saint of God, or you're a very special person, and you should now stop praying, and you should not even, consider paying alms, charity, or any good act. So this is how the devil will trick you and will want to misguide you. Now, those who have got an enlightened heart, for example, yourself and others, from time to time, you will see things involuntarily without you making an effort or even thinking about it. You're just sitting quietly, your eyes are closed, and you'll see things. But I want you not to pay any attention to what you see. You should be focused on progress of your heart and other souls in the breast. Because you are a traveler, you cannot have a pit stop. If you do, you'll be wasting time. Plus, there is a likelihood of you getting astray.
ALRA TV, the place to connect with God.